Hello, moviegoers, and welcome to another edition of Have You Seen It? I am your host, Denise, and I'm going to get right into this review. This week, I am reviewing the movie Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. This movie stars Dominique Fishback, whom I love, and Anthony Ramos. Now, they are the central characters in this movie. There are other major stars who voice the Transformers, so I'm not going to list them, but you can Google to find out who those voices are. All right, so we have Anthony Ramos's character. He is a former soldier with electronics expertise. And Dominique Fishback, her character, plays a museum artifact intern researcher. Say that 5 times fast. Well, they get into a war between the Autobots, Maximals, and Terracons. Now, let me tell you this. I have never seen a Transformer movie ever. So I am, again, stepping a little outside of my comfort zone. But, because this movie had lots of buzz, I figured I would go and take a look and see what all the excitement is all about. So it took me a while as I'm sitting here in the theater watching this movie. There's a lot going on. So there are lots of different Transformers. So I had to really focus on who the good guys were, who the bad guys were, and what their names were. So you have the Autobots, which are the good guys. The Maximals are new Transformers who have hit the scene, but they have joined forces with the Autobots in a battle to save Earth against the Terracons and their evil plan of destruction. All right, so there is this particular ancient artifact that is the central theme of the movie in terms of why is everybody so upset and why is everybody fighting each other. It's this particular artifact that is the key to a lot of things that you'll find out in the movie. I don't want to give too many spoilers away. So the Maximals, which I thought was pretty cool, they resemble animals in a very realistic way, which I thought was pretty cool. So you have, and I will tell you what their names are, but you've got a really, really huge gorilla. You've got what appears to be a cheetah. You've got a rhino. And there might be one other that I might be missing in there, but those are the new allies. So the two human characters are thrust into this battle because Anthony Ramos's character, he has a situation at home. He's got a sick brother who, and he lives with his mom, and medical bills are mounting up. And of course, he doesn't have any way to pay for them. So he's kind of at an impasse. He and a friend get together, put their heads together, come up with a plan. Not going to tell you what that plan is. So that is his introduction to the Autobots. And then Dominique Fishback's character, her entry into this war comes because she knows a lot about research and she knows a lot about ancient artifacts. Okay, so that's the gist of it. So you've got the battle between the Autobots and the Maximals get together, and then you got the Terracons. So with all of that going on, you've got a great 90s soundtrack. I got to tell you that. The visual effects are on point. The cinematography on point. the battle scenes are really, really dynamic and explosive and exciting, and you have all of that, which helps to bring this movie to the status that it is for the viewer. So without giving too many spoilers, just know that you've got two humans who have been thrust into a situation, and they are aided by Autobots and Maximals to save Earth from the Terracons. Okay? So if you want to find out exactly how they go about doing that, then you're going to have to go to the theater to see it. The thing I wished the movie had just a little bit more detail about the researcher's character, and also the family dynamic with Anthony Ramos's family. And I would have just liked to see a little bit more of their interaction as a family and her interaction as a researcher. Okay, so there you go. That is my review, and I think the movie's getting pretty good reviews. So if you are a Transformer fan from the very beginning, or maybe you jumped in at Transformer number 2 or 3, I don't even know how many movies there were, I think you will enjoy it. Me, as a newcomer, I appreciated the fact that I did not have to have any background knowledge, because this particular film is new. It's a new storyline. So there may be sequels to this particular movie. Okay, so there you have it. All right, so I'm going to jump into my Nailed It, and I'm going back a little bit. I haven't seen this movie. This movie came out at least 20 years ago, but I really enjoyed it. This movie is called Disappearing Acts, but my Nailed It is Wesley Snipes. He and Sanaa Lathan are a couple in this particular movie, and they've got a lot of personal baggage, but they're trying to, have a relationship, but, it's kind of one-sided. And in this particular scene, the two of them had an argument the evening before, and he retaliated against her while she was not at home. And the way that he did it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what you just did. He was drunk, and he did some terrible things to her apartment. But I thought the scene was really, really well done and kind of scary. So if you want to go way back and take a look at this movie, Disappearing Acts was a really, really good movie with Wesley Snipes and Sanaa Lathan. All right, folks, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we are available on every podcast platform in the universe. Just type in, "Have you seen it?" with Denise, and there I will be. All right, moviegoers, you know what to do. I need you to go see a movie, because I'm going to see a movie. Until next week, bye-bye.